have it, our Miss Beauty International 2024, Miss Jeanne Isabelle Bilasano.
Welcome to SPA session.
Patay.
Sabi madali po.
Ama.
Good afternoon once again. Before we start our victory press conference, may we acknowledge first the presence of our Vice Governor, Baby Glenda Ombogao. Ma'am, good afternoon. Of course, we have Ms. Dorothy F. Collier, the head of the Provincial Tourism, Culture and the Arts Office. We have a First District Board Member, Attorney Sheena Marie Unrubio de la Cruz, and Second District Board Member, Attorney Melissa Abalesa Armidilla. Of course, we have in the hall also our Queen, Miss Jeanne Isabelle Bilasano, and her proud parents, of course. We have Ma'am Maria Nympho Bilasano and Sir Ramon Bilasano, and also to the members of the media, once again, good afternoon. So, more than just a beauty queen, Bilasano is also a medical practitioner, practicing speech-language pathology. During her secondary school, staying at the Tobacco National High School, she has been an advocate of good governance, serving fellow students as a student representative and a leader. Before her reign as the Miss World Face of Beauty Philippines 2024, last July 2024, where she also got the special awards Miss Beauty with a Purpose, Miss Portier, Miss Perhap, she joined the Pilipino Pilipinas, where she won the Best in National Costume. She is also the Mutya ng Ibalog 2019 and has been an advocate for quality healthcare since then. Bilasano walked the Bicol and the country's world of pageantry as she won the first crown for Bicol and the Philippines in the Face of Beauty pageant. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to present to you our queen, the first ever Filipina to be crowned Face of Beauty International, Miss Jeanne Isabelle Bilasano. To the members of the media, may we request you to occupy the seats here in front and join us as we start the victory press conference. Meron po tayong mga microphones sa unahan po natin. You can utilize this po to raise your questions for anyone here with the lovely ladies in front. Kindly state your name, your affiliation, what media or outlet you came from, and the question. Thank you so much po. We have one, yes
Hello
po.
po. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jeanne Napilipo from Bongbong, Legazpi. Ayan, na first question siguro, before yung question ko, allow us to congratulate you, Ms. Jeanne, for the success and syempre po sa honor na ibinigay niyo po sa Albay. First siguro, would like to know your journey po, kumusta yung naging journey po ninyo dito sa pageant na ito, and your thoughts after winning for this pageant.
Hello, and thank you po for the congratulations. Siyempre po, it's my first ever national, narinig po. Okay na. Siyempre po, first international pageant ko na. So, hindi ko alam yung na-expect ko at first. So, I just had to be ready. So, I consulted with my team kung ano yung kailangan ko dalhin, gawin, i-practice, i-train. And hindi naman po nila ako pinigok with that. Although, syempre overwhelming kasi for the first week, mag-isa lang ako doon. So, I had to do everything alone. From packing to doing my makeup, my hair. Ako lang talaga mag-isa. But then, later on, sumunod na po yung team ko. And I'm very grateful na naging mas easier na yung journey with my team and my family with me. Kasi syempre, pag may nakalimutan ako, nandiyan na si mama. Mama, may naiwan ako, ganyan. Pero nung una, ng first week talaga, kailangan ko maging alert lagi kasi I have to be on my feet all the time kasi I can't lose something kasi walang kukuha for me. So, it taught me a valuable lesson to always be prepared. Kasi if hindi ka prepared, you will always find yourself needing help. And when you're in a foreign country, it's hard to get help. So, that's something I really value in my journey. At the same time, very humbling po yung journey for me. In Albay, in people in the Philippines, very different pageantry landscape. It's very glamorous and it's perceived as very extravagant. But when I joined Face of Beauty, na-redefine ko yung definition of beauty. It's no longer just something outside. I realized there's really more to it than just the outside beauty. And it made me realize a lot of things about myself and how I can help my community. And very thankful po ako whenever the first ever Filipina to bring home the Face of Beauty International Camp. So, this is for everybody po.
Sa madaling sabi po talagang marami pong mga challenges, ano, kasi considering na malayo syempre sa Albay, yung hometown, yung family. So, talagang grabe po yung preparations po ninyo and na-surpass mo lahat na yun. Lesson siguro po sa pageant na ito, so sinabi mo na parang kaiba po ito dito sa mga pageant na sinabi ng before.
Well, normally we would think that if even in Albay, yung standard natin of pageant is different. Ang taas ng expectations sa lahat ng mga tao. But when I joined Face of Beauty, I realized that it welcomes different kinds of beauty and all kinds of beauty. And that's very special because it really redefined my idea of beauty na akala ko you have to look your best all the time. But at the end of it, you have to be at your best. Not just physically, but holistically. Kailangan mabait ka, may compassion ka, kailangan marunong ka mag-isip other than yourself. So that's something very beautiful na take away ko from the whole experience. Kasi it's easy to find beauty, but it's different to see beauty in different things. Thank you po.
Thank you so much po, Ma'am from Mangaracha and of course Miss Jeanne. Others? Other question po?
Hello.
Hello po.
I'm Station Manager Hardy Ranoso po from Balaway TV. My question is, di kayo na-apektuhan ng yung pag-aaral mo bilang like sumasali sa mga beauty pageant?
Ay, ako po, graduate na po ako ngayon. I've been working for 5 years and my parents always made the point na priority pa rin yung studies. So, I relatively started at a medyo not young age. So, I only joined pageants na wala akong pasok. So, usually, kasi po I went to Student Manila, so yung schedule namin was August yung pasok. So, yung napapasukan ko lang na pageant is yung May, June, July. So, within that window lang yung pwede ko salihan. And hindi ko siya pwede salihan lahat in 1 year. So, parang I had to plan kung ano yung sali ko this year, and the next, and then next. Para hindi ko ma-compromise ko yung pag-aaral. And then when it came to work, very supportive naman po yung parents ng kids na I work with. I communicate with them na I have plans to join Miss World, I have plans to join the PDPE. So, naging very supportive naman po sila. At the end of it, hindi naman po nawawala yung communication with the people I work with.
Thank you, ma'am, and congratulations.
Thank you po.
Next we have from
Hello. Hello po.
It's working. Okay. Hi, Miss Jeanne.
Hello po.
I'm so proud of you. And yun pala yung feeling na magtatanong ka na kababayan mo, di ba? I feel home. I feel I'm just free to ask you any question or any kind of question. My question is, what advice can you give to the voters of the Philippines? Hello. now we are filing and there will be an election, midterm election coming. Tapos marami mga political camps nag-aaway-away para tayo magkaroon ng good leader. Teka muna, tira-record ko.
Di ba? Well, I always believe po that change starts within us. So, kailangan talaga bago tayo mag-expect ng pagbabago sa ibang tao, marunong tayo mag-decide at mag-reserve on our own. So, very important po yung voters' education. We don't have to expect from our government to keep us informed. We have to do our own research as well. We have to fact check everything para we understand the whole of everything. It's very important that we choose wisely. Very important kasi it's no longer just about your future. It's the future of your children and your children's children. And that starts with a wise choice. And in order to make a wise choice, you have to study your decisions. And within that, you have to stay educated and stay informed. And ngayon po, very accessible ang information. It's very easy to fact check everything. So, kailangan marunong tayo makipag-usap at marunong tayo build ng connections, hindi lang sa ating family, but sa community natin. And so, sa leaders naman po natin, people in government, we have to realize why we're in government. Diba? Sometimes we forget that we are in government for the people. So, I hope we stand by that core. Kasi at the end of it, we are the people who make the change. Tayo yung nag-lead ng change nila. So, although it is true that change is within us, but change as a whole is different. So hopefully we can find that collectively and find our core as a community.
Follow-up question. You are so young and you're serving as a model now, and you have a voice to raise. And I'm sure you have a message also. For you, what are the qualities as a young voter? What are the qualities that you find a candidate votable?
Well, first and foremost, more important yung honesty. Kasi once you can trust somebody, you know that they're gonna make good decisions for you as well. So you should be able to trust your leaders at the same time. Yung credibility niya as a person, kung ano yung kaya niya i-bring to the table for the entire city or for the entire province and national community. At the same time, kailangan din po yung may compassion. Kasi kahit gaano kagaling kung wala kayo namang puso, it's not gonna be the same thing. So hopefully, we find people who have those traits and find it in us to discern our votes properly in the coming elections. Yes. Number two po is credibility. Compassion. Thank you po.
We have from Radyo Philippines. Thank you for the beautiful answer, Mrs. Jeanne.
Thank you po.
Good afternoon, everyone. Gary Carpino from Radyo
Hello po.
Philippines. Hello, congratulations.
Thank you.
I've watched some of your interviews and your advocacy video during your Miss World Philippines journey. And na-mention mo dito na isa kang speech language pathologist. After winning the crown, ano ma-raise yung awareness ng ganitong specific field of discipline?
Well, I always said that my currency is word of mouth. So, before I was just a candidate, I was just an advocate. Now I have a bigger platform. I hope I have a bigger reach. So I have more opportunities to talk to different people. So I am given more opportunities like this to talk about my advocacy and my profession. And that's something very important to me. Kasi nakikinig nga tayo sa chismis, di ba? Paano pa kaya sa mga important na bagay? So it's important that I'm given the table and the room to talk about it. And I'm not going to stop working. In fact, I'm going back to work this week. So, magkita ko na ulit yung mga kids na hindi ko nakita for a few months. So, continue pa rin po tayo sa pagtatrabaho. At the same time, when people understand, or pag na-open mo na yung door of curiosity ng mga tao, that's when the questions start coming, and that's when you can talk more about it. And after that, you can share that to your peers, your family, or people in the community na, ito pala yung ginagawa ng speech pathologist. And from that, point, mag-grow na lang siya. That's how I built my network here. I came home during the pandemic kasi hindi ako pwede mag-work sa hospital. And I started with one patient. Yung one patient ko na yun, classmate siya nung pinsan ko nung high school. He suffered a brain infection that caused him difficulty to communicate. And then after that, nag-accept na ako ng may pamangkin si ganito, may anak si ganyan, hanggang sa nag-grow na yung network of people. And I think it's very important that we understand how communication is important, and that's the core of my profession. And with that, we're able to build beautiful connections with people, not just through careers, but also how you want to put your advocacy forward.
Follow up.
Yes, sir.
Bago lang din sa mga pandinig ng mga audience yung ganitong klase ng trabaho. Can you discuss gaano kahirap yung ganitong field?
Well, it's a medical profession po. Basically, I evaluate people who have difficulty with communication and swallowing. So, for example, for kids with autism, kids with ADHD, yung mga may difficulty neurologically. For adults naman, yung mga stroke patients, Parkinson's, mga neurological diseases as well. And for the most part, mahirap siya kasi one case is different from the rest. Hindi siya textbook na, si stroke patient number 1, same si stroke patient number 2. So, that's the first difficulty. The next one is, marami pong fake therapists. So, if you would see, there are ads on Facebook na nagpo-promote na speech delay can be cured in 7 days, which is not true. So, mahirap kasi it's a very small community. Kakunti lang ang may alam ng speech therapy. So, maraming, ang bilis mo construe yung fact or yung totoo about the job of a speech therapist. And it's easy to say that I'm a speech teacher, I'm a SPED teacher, I'm a this and that. But it's different because they don't target the whole difficulty medically. So that's the next one. And the next one is syempre access. Syempre, the lack of therapists is difficult on its own kasi paano mag-grow ang isang bagay na kapunti lang kayo? There are only less than 1,000 therapists in the country, and there are over millions of Filipinos who need therapy. And paano mo ma-accommodate lahat ng yun? Even on my case, I'm the only one practicing in Albay, and mahirap mag-accommodate ng lahat kasi hindi ko rin naman kaya magtrabaho ng 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I can only do so much. So, yung dream ko is magkaroon ng maraming tao na interesado sa profession ko para hindi lang ako nag-isa, para marami tayong nakaka-reach ng maraming tao. So hopefully, I think I was able to open that door during the school, and I'm very lucky na marami na hindi interesado about it. And hopefully from this point on, mas dumami at dumami pa yung mga maging hopeful na maging speech therapist. Thank you po. Thank you.
Yes, next we have from Candela News Broadcasting, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon to all of you and to everyone here. And then, congratulations
Thank you
to
po.
Erin Arias from Candela Broadcasting Network. Tanong ko lang po, meron ka bang hinahangaan na kung bakit yung hinahangaan ng mga pageant na nagtulak sa iyo? Anong nagtulak sa iyo para maging para sumali sa isang pageant?
Ang pinaka-early idea ko of pageantry is yung sa school, yung pagkaka-plus points kapag sumali ka ng pageant. Pagkaka-plus points sa ganitong subject. And yun yung first push ko in pageantry kasi I was always academically driven. I always wanted to have more points or higher grades than everybody. Until such thing na parang naisip nila, ano ba yung pwedeng gawin ng isang girl na matangkad? It's either maging volleyball player, maging beauty queen, or maging better than that. And sabi ko, hindi naman ako fit dun sa other two. So I tried the pageantry route. And it worked well for me in a sense kasi I actually like the idea of having a platform and being able to influence a lot of people. So I think in a way naging fit din naman siya for me in the long run. And eventually, here we are. Na dati, humihingi lang ako ng plus points sa subjects ko. Ngayon, it's bigger than myself. So, it's a whole journey of growth and self-discovery as well. When you find yourself, kung ano yung niche mo or kung ano yung role mo in pageantry. So, that's a very humbling experience as well.
Wala ka bang hinahangaan na mga pageant na before?
Syempre po, everybody idolizes Catriona Gray. Syempre, taga-Albay mo. Syempre, pag taga-Albay, isip ko agad si Catriona. But aside from her, I also like Megan Young. Megan Young is the only Filipino Miss World. And na-change yung perception ko about beauty when I started to like Megan Young. She's very simple and she understands her way through a crowd with her words. And very important din po yun for me kasi for me, influence is important in a sense na marunong ka dapat magdala ng sarili mo in a way na it impacts positively to other people. So, those two people are the people I look up to in fashion.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much, Ms. Jeanne. Another question po from our friends from media. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon,
Hello po.
Mr. Victor Aguilar, CNBA, RPA, DWIC. Ano na lang po sa mga legislator from kay Ma'am Dorothy. Bago po umalis si Jeanne, ano po ang support na ibigay po ng PPO or province of Alabama?
Hello.
Thank you. So first and foremost, we congratulate her for representing not just Albay, but the country as well. So it gives us pride that Diana has made a name in the pageantry world. So we're very thankful for that. As to the support, so first and foremost, I think tomorrow the Sangguniang Panlalawigan will come up with a resolution of support. So yeah, so I hope we'll be able to come back tomorrow after the report. And on behalf of the governor, anything that she can ask for the governor that is within our authority, within our means, we can support us. Thank you.
Yung before po, ma'am.
Yung before she also entered the Miss World and actually within the Dragon, search for the Dragon. So, ano ka, financial, I think we gave financial support to Jeanne when she went abroad.
Thank you very much po. Congratulations po.
Thank you so much, sir. We have next one, Sir Norris Mingoy from Brigada Music.
Good afternoon, everyone. Medyo nabitin lang ako, pala ko rin lang kanina about sa pagboto sa election. Ma'am, sa dami-dami, marami ngayon yung mga youth ang botante ngayon. Paano natin mahihikayat na, kasi sila yung mas agresibo eh. Sila yung agresibo na magboto ngayon. Paano sila mahihikayat natin? Ano yung gagawin bilang kayo po ang humahawak ng trono? Paano sila mahihikayat na iwasan yung pag-vote buying?
Well, syempre po, I hold a certain influence on a certain level, at a certain point. And I always believe po in leading by example. So, kapag nakikita ng ibang tao kung ano yung ginagawa mo at bakit mo ginagawa mo, I think that should be enough reason for them to do the same. And at the same time, some people need convincing. Kaya kailangan natin mag-open up discussions at mag-usap. Pero in a way na encouraging, hindi yung nag-impose ka ng kung sino yung gusto mo sa gobyerno, ganyan. I think kailangan natin magkaroon ng healthy conversations about everything altogether, pros and cons na ganito, ganyan. That way, we're able to discern among ourselves. Kasi ngayon po, nakikita ko, we should let each other choose kung sino yung gusto natin. At the same time, kailangan yung pag-choose na yun properly decided upon. Kailangan pinag-aaralan natin siya. And mayroon nga tayong tinatawag na group study, di ba? We have to connect with other people, makipag-usap, para yung pag-decide natin, decided siya together, not individually. Because at the end of the day, we are going to benefit together, not as separate people. Thank you po.
Thank you so much for that, Ms. Jeanne. Anyone that would like to raise question? Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
May gabi po akong titularidad ng Bilasano School. Before anything else, Ms. Jeanne, congrats po.
Thank you
And
po.
good afternoon po sa apat na beauty queens na beauty Ms. Jeanne. After the Face of Beauty International 2024 po, what's next for Ms. Jeanne?
Ayun po. Ako po, I'm going to be working with the organization to continue the charity works. So, yung Face of Beauty po is a very charity-driven pageant. So, marami siyang partner communities in different countries, and I'm going to be a part po of their mission to deliver services to those communities. And aside from that, I'm still going to continue work. Sabi ko naman po, di naman nabago ng pageant ng buhay ko on a different level. I'm still going to be the same person. I'm still going to be doing the same work. Yun lang mas made up that na responsibility. So, nothing much has changed, but mas marami lang na opportunities na nag-open.
Follow-up question, any plans on joining other pageants po?
Ay, 27 na po ako. Parang graduate na po tayo doon. Masaya na po ako where I am.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much po. Anyone else? Yes, sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes po.
Magkaroon tayo sa mga nagkakalit mga board members. Ang hapon po, di ba mayroong permitted ang ibang nagkakalit sa Bicol, sa Albay? Paano ka ma-encourage yung ibang gusto magsali? And ano yun, so parang pag may nanggagana ba dapat? Pero sa grupo ngayon na encourage na mag-organize.
Well, feeling ko po, hindi naman po kailangan ng mga taga-albay encouragement. Ang daming may gusto maging video. Pero kung may gagawin man po ako, gusto ko ma-redefine yung idea nila of pageantry. Hindi lang siya dapat maganda ka. Kailangan meron kang impact sa community mo. And very important yun kasi ngayon parang nawawala na yung essence ng pageantry. Kasi hindi natin naaalala kung bakit tayo sumasali ng pageant. It's not just for ourselves. It's bigger than ourselves. And that's something I want to impart to the young Bicolanas na, okay, check na yung physical aspects mo. But what about what you can do for other people? And how can you make a change? Not just for yourself, but for your community. And gusto ko ma-impart yun sa kanila. Kasi ayaw ko mawala yung whole essence of becoming a beauty. Nagbabago na ang panahon. Marami na rin eras ng pageantry ang lumilipas. At ayoko mawala yung core or yung true essence of becoming a beauty. So yun po siguro i-impart ko sa mga young Bicolanas.
Thank you po. Next, we have Ms. Ara Joyce Pilito from Provincial Information Office.
Hello. So, good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Ara Joyce from Calvary. So, how do you plan to So, how do you plan to maximize your role as the face of Big International Tournament?
Well, aside po from joining the charity works of my organization, I'm still going to continue my work, which for me is my whole advocacy. And that way, I'm staying true to who I am before becoming face of beauty. And very important for me kasi that alone helps me maximize from the ground up. So hopefully, I'm remembered not just as face of beauty, but also as a speech pathologist. And I hope I can do good together.
So, as an Albayan beauty, ano po yung message mo, particularly sa Albayan ng women natin na nag-aspire din po to become a beauty life?
Well, it's easy to be beautiful. It's really easy to, ngayon, ang dali na lang maging maganda. Pero, mahirap yung create ka ng something beautiful for other people. And dapat siguro doon tayo mag-focus ngayon. Sana mahanap natin within us kung ano yung makakapagpaganda, hindi lang for ourselves, but to other people as well.
So, may question naman po ako sa anyone po here sa BNP natin. Sa side naman po ng SPA, ano po yung actions or initiatives or resolution po na pwede natin ipasa para po ma-encourage natin yung iba pa pong albayanang young women natin na i-pursue po yung dream nila to bring pride sa region, particularly sa Albay province, or through joining pageantry po.
Hello. Ayan. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. For the question as to what the SPA could actually do with regards to the achievement of Miss Jeanne, first and foremost, congratulations, dearest. Definitely, by tomorrow, we will be passing a resolution that would actually give commendation to this beautiful lady. No, ina-advance na namin yung information. But more than anything else, no, she really deserves and even more that we could actually offer for bringing really the crown for not only for Albay but for the Philippines. So we cannot really discount this achievement, and we would definitely do that, and hopefully we can actually give more, no, because this being the first Filipina and Bicolana who actually won the title, and even me personally, this is actually my first time to hear, no, the pageant Face of Beauty International. So I thought this is the first pageant of that particular title, but as mentioned by Ms. Jeanne, this is the 12th, no? So imagine that, even if it's been there for a decade and more, pero ngayon lang natin narinig, and we are very lucky that it is our very own Bicolana who actually took the crown for this 2024 Face of Beauty International. So of course tomorrow with I believe that that would be a unanimous vote for the entire members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. We will definitely be passing a resolution of commendation for Ms. Jeanne.
Thank you so much for me, and thank you, Ms. Jeanne.
Thank you so much po. Ma'am, we have another question from
Hello everybody. Good afternoon po. I am Danica Garcia, one of the news reporter of Bicol Online TV. So, ako din, aminado din po ako na first time ko din na narinig ko yung pageant and also yung speech pathology. And then, bilang kabataan din, meron din kasi ako mga kakilala na merong PhD kapatid, anak, gano'n. Bilang Face of Beauty, Miss Jeanne, paano mo ba matutulungan yung mga tao na meron, yung mga ganong sitwasyon, especially yung mga less fortunate, especially dito sa atin.
Okay lang yun. Ako din po, personally, marinig yung Face of Beauty. Pero, with regards to your question po, I think, napag-isipan ko na yung ano yung gusto kong gawin sa community. During this world, we were asked to have a Beauty with a Purpose project and mag-create ng plan on how to do it. And what I want to do is community-based rehabilitation. So, syempre, dahil kulang nga tayo ng therapists, kailangan natin mag-build ng facility muna. But then, paano tayo magkakaroon ng facility kung walang people to be in the facility? So, in practice, when I was in school and college, we would do community service to different communities for providing assessments and home programs. So hopefully, maybe I could work with the local government and have those drives or those medical missions na kahit hindi siya continuously meeting weekly or, delivery service weekly, magkaroon tayo ng one step ahead na makapag-assess tayo ng maraming bata, at makapag-provide tayo ng instructions sa family kung paano nila may improve yung current situation ng kid without the therapist. in the hopes na in the future, makaroon tayo ng enough therapists for everybody. So, yung main scheme po nun is assessment, home program, and then re-evaluation. So, ganun yung magiging step, hopefully in the community-based rehabilitation. But yung system ko po now is I provide home-based therapy. So, I go to their houses, provide assessments, and then kapag kaya ng schedule, I can meet them on a weekly basis. So, 1 hour per kid. So, ngayon po yung route ko is meron akong Daraga, Legazpi, Tabaco. Sometimes, pag hindi conclusive sa bahay nila, I invite them to my house. Pero, syempre, hindi siya sustainable. Hindi ko din talaga siya kaya gawin forever. At hindi ko rin siya kaya i-devote yung whole week ko to them. So, hopefully, maybe we can partner up with different agencies na pwede tayo mag-deliver ng mas malaking access to speech therapy. Hopefully, magkaroon tayo ng ganun kind of project. And I'll be willing to help.
Ayun, thank you so much po. Last question na lang po, mensahe mo na lang po sa mga parents na meron na pinagdadaanan ng regards na po.
Well, in my line of practice, we talk to the parents po talaga. And very important in counseling with the parents kasi I only spend an hour with the kid. And the rest of the time, kasama niya yung family niya, yung parent. And I always tell them that the situation may be hard at first, but once you learn to accept and try to find a solution to the problem, it's going to be easier. Kasi maybe in denial lang tayo lagi na, hindi naman totoo, ma-outgrow lang niya. Hindi siya nagiging solution-centered. Hindi siya it's not helping anything. So, sana we start from accepting and being able to move forward from that. And then later on, we'll find a way to collectively solve the problem as a therapist and as a parent. So, and thankful sa parents ko ng kids ko. Thankful po ako na hinahayaan ako mag-pageant. Siyempre, at on my end, nag-guilt din naman ako kasi that's months of being away from working. And that's months of not being able to help these people. And at one point, isip ko, selfish ko naman na pinapursue ko yung personal dream ko at the expense ng benefiting kids na regularly namimili. But thankfully, I have very supportive parents who understand my dream. And I'm going back to work. Pabalik na po ako magtrabaho para matulungan ko ulit po.
Ayan, thank you so much.
Thank you po.
Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
So next one we have from Philippine Information Agency. Bye-bye.
Good afternoon po. Congratulations, ma'am. Can you give us ma'am a brief background of kung anong range ng age yung mga bata na kinikater nyo and kung gaano ba tumatagal and kung ilan po ba per month yung nabibigyan nyo ng tulong?
Okay, so basically po yung line of practice ng speech pathologist is from all age groups, may adult and pediatric. But as early as age 2, pwede na siya mag-start ng therapy. Kasi that's the marker na may makikita kang significant difference or significant delay at age 2. So most of my kids right now are from age 2 to 13, yung age group ko na natin ko. But I also have adult patients as well, yung mga stroke patients, Parkinson's, and in terms of longevity ng therapy, hindi kasi po siya pare-parehas for every kid. Sometimes may kid na you literally grow with them, as in tumatanda ka with them. So that's something na I have to take into account, na hindi na that 1 hour every week is for that kid. And siguro yung pinakamatagal ko na po ngayon na kid is, he started with me at age 2, and now he's 6. So that's 4 years. And he's about to finish speech therapy. And hindi talaga siya same for everybody kasi iba-iba siyang case. And that's what makes it different from the rest of the teachers. Kasi hindi siya one for everybody. It's case to case. It's individualized. And for yung turnover ko ng patients, mas madali pag adults kasi basically, i-rehabilitate mo lang yung nawala sa kanila. Compared to kids na you have to teach them everything from the beginning. Kaya siya medyo mas matagal. So, yun po yung differences niya. In terms of workload, I have at least 8 kids a day. So, I work 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday. So, So that's 8 times 6, 42. Yes, around that number. 8 times 6 times 8. Yes, 48. Kung wala mahal 10. And then 6. Anyway, but I have at least 48 people I work with daily. But some of them nakakapag twice a week din. So around that number, yung tutulungan natin on a weekly basis. So imagine kung yung mga yung therapist, ilan yung mo in a month? 250 at most, right? And kaya tayo nag-a-advocate ng maraming therapists kasi
Maguno mas kinubatan na sa Capitol ako.
So hopefully, in the future,
Yeah,
we'll have more
Yeah.
to cater to these people.
Wala niyan.
So right now, yung ratio at is 1 for 6 digits. 1 for 600,000 or
Mayor.
600,000. Ganun kadami yung mga
Unong oras.
and we need more people in the workforce talaga.
Nadiin ka.
Thank you po.
Nag-press ko. Nag-ongoing.
Like I said, 27 na po ako. I think, parang in pageantry age, pag-graduate, I'm on that end of the spectrum already. And I'm already happy. Wala naman age sa Miss Universe. Pero I'm happy where I am. Masaya naman po ako where I am. And I think it's time for me to explore other aspects of my life. Hindi naman lang po pageantry yung buhay ko. I think I can also be successful in other ways, in other aspects of my life. So maybe then I'll focus
Pagagdan mo sa mga sureball.
Thank you po.
Yes, another question po.
Yan yung
Yes, ma'am.
din ka mo gyalin.
Hello? My name is Eliza. Student po. Journalism student po from University. And I have a question po. With the beauty industry po constantly evolving, how do you intend po to stay relevant and continue advocating for causes that matter to you and to your community beyond your reach?
Like what I've been mentioning earlier, my pageant, basically international, redefined beauty to me. It's no longer just what's on the outside. It's how you can make beautiful change for your communities. And that for me makes it an anchor for fashion to be relevant. Kaya it's important that we are not just focusing on ourselves during any competition. We have to remember why we're in that competition in the first place and how we can impact our communities and our causes. And that's what makes pageantry relevant to you. Yung hindi lang puro sa sarili mo yung inaatid ka. You're there because you are expected to be an ambassador for something. And when you don't see that purpose, that's going to be for nothing. You're just competing for yourself. And that's something I want everybody to remember, that you're not in the competition, you're not in that industry for yourself. You're there to represent something. And when you remember that, you're going to both places. Kasi you're carrying with you something much bigger than yourself. So that's that. At the same time, after my reign, I'm still going to be a speech therapist. And that for me is important. It's already a token or an answer kung paano ako magiging continuously advocating for my causes. Kasi with or without a crown, I'm a speech therapist. And I'm always going to be a speech therapist. And I'm always going to be working with kids. So that my reign won't stop me from making beautiful impacts in my life.
Sa labas po ng budget, yung mga kabataan din po na meron din po advocacy na gusto din po promote or kumalang istaan. Paano niyo po sila i-encourage na lumabas sa kanilang comfort zone?
Well, it always starts talaga with a small group. Hindi mo talaga mako-convince. You can't change something overnight and you can't create a community over a week. So, it's important na mayroon kang good people around you to help you discuss how you can grow with your projects. At the same time, it also matters that you know where to go or where to ask for help. I think the government naman is very open to youth development programs, and maybe then we can lobby our programs to the government, and maybe we can seek support from them. At the end of it, we build our communities as well. So kailangan natin maging proactive on how we can grow and foster our projects to a larger scale. Thank you po.
Next, we have Sir from DWIZ.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello po.
Hello, sorry, di ko alam kung ano na yung hindi ko lang. Ito na rin yung question ko sa'yo. As a beauty queen, ano yung pinigon mo? Diploma sa discarded.
Wow. Ako po, diskarte. Kasi, I mean, it is a harsh reality sometimes na kailangan ng diploma para makuha sa job na gusto mo. Pero, after that, diskarte is what makes you better than the rest or makes you improve as a person. And kahit anong diploma yung meron ka, kung hindi ka marunong dumiskarte, you're always just going to be in the same place. And not having a diploma should not limit you from pursuing your choices in life. Kasi marami naman tayong opportunities outside the careers required a diploma. And people can make a living without that. But hopefully, in the future, everybody gets an access to diploma. Para we don't have to ask diploma or discarded because we have both.
Thank you. Are there any questions po? None so far. Yes, ma'am, we have another question from ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon po, moms. At sa lahat pa naman nandito, good afternoon po. From Tata Oka Vlogs po, wala po akong question. Ano ko lang po yung winning answer mo na ulitin po dito yung kung ano yung sinagot mo po. Miss Jeanne, congratulations po.
Anong question po? Yung sa...
So, pinaka-last na po.
Tinanong po ako, what makes a strong independent woman?
Yeah.
I said, a strong independent woman is somebody who knows her core and who knows her purpose. Kasi I don't know anymore the whole answer, but I always said that if a woman knows her core and her purpose, nothing can bring her down. Kasi kilala niya yung sarili niya, she knows herself, and she knows what she's able to bring forth to the community. And once you have both of that, core and purpose, you are going to make waves in your community. Kasi kilala mo yung sarili mo, at alam mo yung kailangan mo gawin. And nobody else can tell you otherwise than you.
Wow, thank you po. Ayan.
This po, our Miss Face of Beauty International 2024, Miss Jeanne Isabelle Bilasano. At this juncture, may we ask for a message for the lovely ladies in front? May we start from our Vice Governor, of course. Okay, we start with Attorney Sheena Olivia de la Cruz.
Thank you, Sherry. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are all witnesses that Jeanne, with all her grace, poise, and substance, has proven that she's not only the face of beauty, but the face of charity, face of women empowerment and youth empowerment. And Jeanne, I still remember the time that you were an outstanding student leader from Tabaco National High School, and we worked together in the promotion of adolescent health and youth development when I was city councilor. Thank you. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for bringing home the pink crowd. And pink symbolizes health and vitality. And thank you for continuously advocating health promotion and helping our community in the health sector, particularly in the health sector. Actually, the governor has messaged me, and he would like to ask a question. Gusto niya daw magtanong. Gusto niya daw magtanong. So, since you have been very active during your student days, how would you describe the youth movement then compared to now? And how can you further maximize or impact moving forward?
Parang yung final question sa pageant. Anyway, as a youth leader before, I could say that the difference from then and now is it's more possible now. I mean, before it's all just drafting a plan. It's creating a proposal. And before it seemed a little harder to push forward your causes. But now the access is there. And people have made it accessible for us. We should be thankful for it. And that's something that the youth today should maximize. Because at the end of the day, when you're able to maximize what you can do for your community, you will be able to create a long-lasting impact, not just within your youth, but with other people as well. So I'm very grateful that the youth now have more options on how they can push forward their causes. And I wish I had that before. Because before, ang hirap. Parang ang hirap paniwalaan na at this age, may naiisip ka ng plan for your community. And let's be real, they didn't really see that as, like, you don't get the same respect as the kids have now. And they have more airtime, more exposure, and they're given the floor to talk. Before, we had to fight for our space, and now that we are able to, have that room for our kids or our youth now, maybe in the hopes of pursuing what we wish, maybe they can continue that for the rest of us who dreamed before. Thank you, Ate.
Excellent answer. Thank you, Jeanne. And we wish you the best in your future plans. And may you have a productive reign as the face of Beauty International 2024. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that message, DM Sheena Onduga de la Cruz, and of course our Miss International, Miss Face of Beauty International, Miss Jeanne Isabelle Bilasano. Next we maybe hear from Julie Melissa Abadesa Armidilla. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you very much. And once again, good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations. And we will never be tired of saying that to you for really bringing that pride and honor for the province of Albay, aside from bringing it for the entire Philippines. I will no longer ask you questions because I can fully see that you can really answer questions. No, that's why you nailed every answers that you made earlier and probably in the next opportunities that you will be confronted with. But I would just like to give a statement, specifically that me being the chairperson of the Committee on Tourism for the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Albay. This is not only for Jeanne, but for all of us. What we are seeing right now is actually the product or the fruit of all the concerted efforts of not only of Jeanne, but of all the people behind the success of Jeanne. If we know fully well, of course, you can't be there if not for your parents because of the, the untiring love and support of the family. And at the same time, because of the opportunities that were given to you, no? From the past years that you were able to be exposed in the world of pageantry. What I'm trying to say is that we, on the part of the government, particularly the provincial government of Albay, as far as I could remember, Miss Jeanne was actually the 2019 Mutya ng Regalo, no? And yeah, the longest really because of pandemic. And tinanong ko kay Miss Do, also daragan mo ba yun? Tama po ba? Yes, runner-up. But still, no? So, those pageants were actually a venue that was open for Jeanne and other young ladies to experience, to be able to have the opportunity to showcase themselves. So ito na po yung ating produkto, no? Having you right now with that crown give us it validates all the efforts also, not only of the family, of your friends, but of the government in the province na we are in the right direction of continuously producing venues, activities that would give opportunities for our young ladies. And with that, na-expose sila, they gain experience, and sabi nga ni Jeanne kanina, you were able to compare also the pageant here, not only in the Philippines, even here in Albay, and that of the international. Sabi ni Jeanne, medyo mas stricto nga yung ating pageantry dito. That's actually the very reason why we are coming up with a very strict, very serious kind of pageants. We don't want kind of pageants that is half-baked, no? Half-cooked, kasi we don't want to produce a queen that is also not ready. That's why I am personally being also one of the officials who usually personally have a hand sa ating mga pageants. I am very happy that we are doing, our best is actually also being validated by Jeanne. Natama yung aming mga pinaggagawa dito. And despite na sabi nga natin medyo different or strict yung ating pageantry dito, but that gives you more confidence now that you had the opportunity in the international. At naging madali na probably para sa iyo yun dahil pinahirap namin sa iyo. But I know that could never be compared because international, being there alone probably at first, and even with the support of the people who love you and around you, that would never change the fact that when you stand in front of a lot of people, that will be also based on your own capacity, skills, not only beauty. And masaya po ako that also, I would like to continue that kind of thinking and advocacy that you have, that really beauty should not be physical. And hopefully we are looking forward, BG, that Ms. Jeanne will be working with us sa province and continuously sharing that kind of passion with other young ladies. Kasi ngayon, medyo umiiba po talaga yung definition natin ng ganda, nagiging more on physical. But let's go back to the classic definition of beauty, that it should be a holistic one. It should be a beauty from not only outside but also from within. So we will be looking forward for more projects with you, and of course we will be also asking you to help us out in being an example to our other young Albayanas, to take, if not the same path, but at least for have the same kind of thinking, that it's not only winning the crown, but what is really behind the reason of winning a crown. So congratulations to you. We are so proud of you. Nakakasarap pala yung feeling ko, Pia, worship lang yung mga ating ini-interview, but at least nandito na tayo. We have, again, di naman first time, but again, we have our another beauty queen from Albay. And it only goes to show na talagang bakulang magagayon, matibayon ang mga Albayana for producing so many beauty pageants, beauty queens, known not only nationally but internationally. So congratulations, we're so proud of you. Congratulations to the parents, and congratulations to all of us. Sabi ko nga, this is all our concerted efforts. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for that message, beautiful message to Abadesa Armedia. Next, we have the message of our Vice Governor, Ms. Baby Glenda Ong Bongao.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sa lahat ng ating mga friends from media, kumusta kayo? Since October 1, parang naiba naman yung pinag-uusapan this afternoon. It's all about beauty with a purpose. So, siguro isa na ito sa pinakamagandang araw dito sa probinsya ng Albay as we welcome the first ever and our very own, no? The first ever Face of Beauty International from the Philippines. Hindi naman talaga siya yung pinakaunang kinoronahan, pero first siya na sumali from the Philippines. And tama, or first to win. Pero may mga sumasali na, but first to win. So, congratulations, Face of Beauty 2024. Pero sabi nga sa title, hindi lang beauty. Miss Jeanne here is not just physically beautiful, pero talagang ang nangunguna sa kanya ay ang kanyang mga advocacies. And yun ang pinaka-importante. Ang advocacies mo are notable at talagang ikaw ay isa. You embodies beauty with a purpose. So we're so proud of you. Mula po yan sa 1st District of Albay. And gusto ko rin ngayon i-congratulate yung iba pang mga beauty queens natin na bibigyan din ng resolution email tomorrow ng sanggunian. We have Miss Bicolandia 2024, Mickey Angela Barcela, mula pa rin sa 1st District of Albay. At mula naman sa Makakay. And Jeanne here is from Malilipot. And meron pa po tayong isa, well sabi nga, ang beauty queen, ang beauty wala sa gender, but ang ating Miss Gay Bicolandia 2024 ay si Elton Bikeo, mula pa rin sa 1st District from Bakakay. Meron din po tayong isa pang international beauty queen, para hindi puro taga 1st District but from Ligaw. Meron din po tayo, and hopefully bumisita din po siya sa atin. Siya po ang Princess of the Universe 2024 in the name of Ann-Katrina Kaufman. Tama ba ako? Kaufman. So, nagbigay din siya ng honra sa probinsya kang Albay. Indeed, Albay is a land of beauty. Diba? And gusto ko lang sabihin din na napag-usapan namin ni Governor Greg Slagman, that this December, Mel, ibabalik natin yung Miss Teen Albay. Yung search for Miss Teen Albay. The first and last ay nung 2015. Sobrang hinihintay na ito kasi ito yung pageant. The question kanina na ano ba ang ginagawa ng probinsya ngayon para masuportahan yung mga beauty queens. Pero ito ang pinakamaganda, magkaroon ng beauty pageant na pang-teen kung saan mahahasa natin yung mga kabataan natin para maging kagaya ni Jeanne. So, ginawa natin noong 2015 at ang mga bunga po nung Miss Teen, karangahan yun Miss Teen Albay karangahan. Kaya lang ngayon, wala na yung karangahan. So, Miss Teen Albay, yan, si Miss Mickey Barcela, isa yan. Yung si Margaret Britton, kasama din sa mga product ng Miss Teen. Janelle Calieja also, yung lahat ng mga beauty queen na naiwan after pandemic, kasi nung 3 years tayo hindi nagkaroon ng pageant, na parang tapos na yung age ng mga beauty queens natin. Pero with this winners ng Miss Teen Albay noong 2015, nandyan pa rin sila. So, Angelica Camo, isa din yun, Christine Armenia. So, ang daming mga galing doon. So, parang gusto lang namin ibalik para makabalik tayo ulit, kagaya ng ginagawa ni Miss Jeanne sa larangan ng beauty pageant. So, yun ang kailangan abangan at napag-usapan na natin with the governor. So, in behalf of the provincial government of Albay, sa pamumuno syempre ni Gov. Grex, at ng ating mga kasamahan sa sanggunian na panlalawigan, congratulations, and we'd like to say thank you so much for once again bringing back Albay to the international stage. Parang bumalik ulit siya, si Anne. So, di ba dati naman kasi nandiyan sina yung mga beauty queens natin, na mga ano talaga sa international, that pumupunta pa kami to support sa China and all, pero ngayon kayo naman yung batch na to. So thank you so much and congratulations, ika ang tunay na daragang magayon.
Thank you so much for the very beautiful message, our Vice Governor, Baby Glenda Ongbongao. And now, yes, we have a message from Ma'am Dottie Collier, the head of Pidical. Yes, ma'am.
Hello. So once again, our congratulations on behalf of the Provincial Tourism Office to Ms. Jeanne Bilasano. And my congratulations as well to your family, to your parents here, and to your glam team. I think you also provided opportunities for the local talents in the person of your glam team. So may opportunity din sila na to showcase their talents in a bigger stage. So your being in that pageant was also opening doors for them. So hopefully they will be getting a chance to be known also in the future. More Albayanos will be known also in the beauty pageant industry, not only for the candidates but also for the people working also in the industry. And I hope we continue to help us also in the tourism industry. Continue representing Albay and other tourism promotions. If you have future promotional activities, we hope we can invite you to be with us and promote Albay. And this, I would just like to take this opportunity to thank everyone, to thank all the media people here for coming this afternoon and for helping us welcome home, and give our congratulations to our Miss Jeanne Bilasano for representing Albay very well. So let's give her a round of applause. Good afternoon and thank you.